Hello, Magic Casters of all shapes and sizes! My name is Chance, welcome to my Spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 55th episode of our second level spell series. Today we have a great spell in store for all of you today, and I just love the flavor behind it as well. It's probably the coolest spell we've covered so far. Today we're going to be taking a look at Moonbeam. This spell is found exclusively on the Druid spell list and is found in the player's handbook. You know, I've said it once, I've said it before, I've said it a million times. The Druid spell list has some of the most flavorful spells in the game. Mechanically, are they all the best? Debatable. But are they cool as hell? Oh, heck yeah, they are. Now, without further ado, let's check out their mechanics and see if you can pick up what I'm laying down here. So your damage is 2 die 10 plus an additional die 10 per each slot level above second. The effect at a glance is as followed. Shapechangers have disadvantage on the save. On a fail, they revert to their original form. You can use an action to move the beam 60 feet in any direction. Cast time is 1 action, the range is 120 feet, and in terms of the actual area of effect, it's a 5 foot wide but 40 foot tall cylinder, which is pretty impressive. The duration is 1 minute and it is a concentration spell. The components are the Holy Trinity, so somatic, material, and verbal. If you're curious about that material component, it is several seeds of any moon seed plant and a piece of opalescent feldspar, which is a hard rock. It's pretty cool. In any case, the save is Constitution, and on a success, the creature takes half damage. The skill is Evocation, and the damage type is Radiant, which is awesome, just because we haven't really covered a lot of Radiant spells. Now that we're done looking at the mechanics, let's take a look at the full description here so you can get part of the reason why I think this spell is so gosh darn cool. A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5 foot radius, 40 foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2 die 10 radiant damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. A shapechanger makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. On each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the damage increases by 1 die 10 for each slot level above second. Needless to say, just wow, pretty cool. Once again, damage potential, not necessarily the best spell we've covered, but that being said, this is certainly one of the coolest. In any case, let's take a quick look at some alternative uses here. So, some of the best ones I was able to think of was using this as a part of a plan. This would make a great signal, and it would also help steer large groups of people in the right direction. I think that'd be a great use for it. Outside of that, you could use it for the reverse. You could use it to just follow one person, providing a great indicator of where they're located, how fast they're moving, while still being able to deal damage to them. Naturally, you'd probably need something like a familiar or some other way of keeping tabs on them, or like really great eyesight and a high vantage point would work as well, but you would need a way to keep track of them. The reason being, you want to keep it centered on them, right? And the spell itself doesn't actually give you any indication as to whether or not it's doing damage on its own. You could alternatively use it on someone who's running away from you, who's already badly hurt. The reason this works really well is for each action you can move it 60 feet, which is pretty incredible. So if they moved their full movement and did a bonus action dash, that would still be about 60 feet for most humanoids. So you can keep pace with a person who's burning their actions to dash, which is pretty dang cool, actually. I really like it. It's a great control spell, for sure. Fantastic control spell. That being said, if you have any ideas, alternative uses, thoughts, comments, concerns, please put them down beneath in the comment section. I really do appreciate it. Also, if you like that cool hand-drawn Warforged and you like your own hand-drawn D&D character, please check out the guild hall to figure out exactly how to do that. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day, and as always, happy casting.